taking the pitch this afternoon, England versus LX ladies.
Welcome back to the National Hockey Centre here in Glasgow. It is the Grandmasters European Cup brought to you by the WGMA. I am Callum Patterson, your commentator. Great to be with you for the final game of the day from our 6 games. And we're into the women's competition. Now, this was done and dusted earlier in the week, the European Cup phase anyway, with England winning that. There is still a mini pool going, and it is a mini pool which sees these two sides, well, England playing against their English rivals in the LX ladies, the other English side involved. If the LX ladies were to win this, they could finish top of this mini pool, but it doesn't mean an awful lot in terms of the European Cup, which England sewed up. But we hopefully should be promised a good game between the two English sides here involved. So let's look at both sides involved in this competition. And for England, well, they've been a terrific side to watch this week with their goals. There was a lot of them when they were playing the Lions GGM team yesterday, including a hatful for Christina Levitt. I think it was 4 she got in the end in that game. Other players to watch out: Ruth Hine, the captain, has been impressive this week. Miranda McTaggart as well. But so many good performances from the England side. For the LX ladies, well, Andy is their top scorer with 6 goals behind England's Levitt. Maggie Fazy also with 4 goals, the side that defeated Scotland narrowly yesterday. Their captain is Annie Thomas and their manager Jim Murray. Kim Holworth is the English manager down there on the sidelines too. And that might be slightly odd, two English sides playing each other, but as I say, Jim Murray was around earlier and was promising that it should be a good game. The officiating team, Naomi Cato and Francine Dubois, representing the Netherlands. England in the red, the LX ladies are in blue. So it is the English ladies who got the European Cup side of this competition sewn up, and they have 4 wins out of 4, 3 wins in the draw for the LX ladies. Here's Chris Albury. Christian Levitt, who has been terrific this week, has McTaggart to weave in early on in the first 40 seconds. Stick coming in from Jacqueline Murray. Back it comes to the long corner. And Albury. McTaggart, play on. McTaggart tries to loft. Here is Levitt, tries to turn in the first minute and just goes by. Got a bright start from the English side. English side anyway that are in red. Ball cross for Albury. Early pressure off the foot of Hunter. Oh, and it's creeps in now. Jean Scott Miller scored. A great start for the English side here. England take the lead. And Scott Miller, who scored 4 goals in the 2015 campaign, is scoring again in the 2017 competition, and they are in front inside 2 minutes. Levitt now looking to get forward this time. Ball to Levitt, trying to stay balanced and get past a couple of players. And he thought she'd won it back. Sarah Tippin. Ruth Young, number 19 in the back, another player that has been a joy to watch at times, been very creative for the England team. Caroline Baggs down for Aubrey. Has to watch Debbie Grod down there. Stick coming in, free hit England. Aubrey to deliver, and just skipping by Levitt. Young just going by Levitt that time. Baggs. And it goes, and McTaggart with the barrel and little help on that time. Up towards Young. Young, McTaggart, Levitt into the side of the goal of defender, so will be a long corner. Aubrey, Young was in that thick there, thick of all the bodies. Hunter's trying to get it away, hide back. Levitt, McTaggart trying to stretch out away from danger by Hunter. Cross here to Ruth Young. Tippin. Oh, and getting in the way of each other there, Pawson and Levitt. Ball given away here to Andy. Alex Lady's free hit. Linda Skelton is one of the Alex Ladies players that has got a good scoring record. And Judith Drury dribbled through here for Gorod, but the umpire's arm is out to give the ball back to England. Taggart. Made by Gorod. Trying to get there with injection of pace is Annie Thomas. Scott Miller has to keep on going to make sure it was going out of play. Young with the eye off the ball. That's poor. Hine got it back. That's going to be too fast for Mary Pawson. So if you just joining us, Scott Miller with the opening goal for England within the first couple of minutes. Had the best of the starts here against the English counterparts at LX Ladies. Both sides been playing well, England winning the European Cup. LX Ladies been winning most of their games. Lob from Hine. Levitt losing out though to Alison Gladding. Down the ball went down that channel, not quite finding the link up. Hine. Again, good power, but powering by Pawson. It was quite a fast, intense start from England, but just slowed down a little bit. Alex would have quietly tried to come in a little bit more. Maxwell going to try and find Skelton. Pawson. Hine trying to get there through the middle. from Paula Maxwell. Ladding forward. Maxwell. Randon Schwer trying to combine. Tipping. Levitt. McTaggart. It's like just a correction on the first goal for England. It's like it was Mary Pawson that got the final touch. So she's been credited with the goal officially and had a double triple check, and it was Pawson who's now going to take the injection. So Scott Miller not getting her first goal of the competition. It is going to be Mary Pawson who gets the goal, and here she is with the injection. It's penalty corner. Trapped by Oliver. McTaggart. Good skill. McTaggart 2-0. Took a time McTaggart, dallied round, and then the space opened up, and it's 2-0 to England here with just under 90 seconds left of the quarter. Target for Levitt. Gladding trying to get in the way. Young. Change of possession with Drury getting there. Young once more gets it back for England with the clock going to tick down to the end of the quarter. 2 goals for England against their English counterparts, the LX Ladies. Mary Pawson it was, as a correction, did get the opening goal with the final touch in, and Miranda McTaggart there towards the end of that quarter from a penalty corner. It's England 2, the LX Ladies 0. The second quarter underway. England with the 2-0 lead against the LX Ladies, thanks to Poston and McTaggart. Ball here for Barbara Oliver. Ball flung only into the blue LX other side. Back it comes from Hine. Umpire making sure the ball back in position where it should be, right just on the halfway pretty much here for Jacqueline Murray for the LX Ladies. In the middle of that, Ruth Young getting green carded. I think that's about the first. I think that's the first card we've seen in the women's game, certainly in pitch 1 this week. Just a little bitty there last minute or two. Tippin losing that to Murray. Good strength with the stick to win that back. Bounced up and will stay with England, and Sue Morgan across to Hine. Cut out that by Gladding. Here comes Levitt now. Across the circle. Not too many there in red, a couple are chasing. It went from Drury. And whirls away comes Teresa Guest to just clear. Ball to McTaggart. That comes to an end that. Fall down for Levitt, or tempted to from Oliver. Back it comes for Tippin. Coming together there with Dimmick and Maxwell. Dimmick of the English side getting it back for Oliver. McTaggart has scored the second goal. Pawson. Taggart trying to keep it alive away from Randall. Still around. But away it goes out of play. Sticks coming together. Turn over Debbie Grod. Swipes coming in there. Here's Levitt now. Good play from Levitt and a ball which I thought was going to fly in, but it was a bit of a scrum of bodies. Umpire did an infringement against the England player, and we'll be back with the Alex ladies. Here's Dimmick, and it goes Pawson. Chance for her to maybe get a second. Will be a long corner. And it goes again. Taggart that time with the ball in. Dotted away by Hunter. And smashed towards goal by Albright. Pawson tried to give it alive. Again, scrambling going on in that defence. I think we're looking to try and get a third before the break. Run here and in from Dimmick. McTaggart has got another one. And patience from England. They upped it a little bit in the last couple of 3 minutes and what has been a quieter quarter. And Lorna Dimmick, who came on early in the second period, across the day, and there was the third for England. Levitt stops in their tracks again. England with 5 minutes till half time have a 3-0 lead. Oliver, Levitt, Aubrey, McTaggart looking for a hat-trick, and a block in the way from Sue Myers to stop Miranda McTaggart, adding a third to her tally for the moment anyway. Back to Scott Miller. Young. Try to find Pawson. Gets up to Maxwell. Oliver trying to take it off them. The two players back there for the LX ladies. Dimick winning that back. Here's Levitt. Dimick to win this again. English free hit. 2 minutes left till half time. Oliver trying to help it on its way. Out for a long corner off Murray by the looks of it. Played in, and the umpire goes against Mary Pawson there in the circle. Tipping for Levitt. Oliver tucked in that corner as the time is an end pretty much here for this second quarter. England will head into half time with a 3-goal lead to get to Alex Ladies. 2 goals from Mirinda McTaggart in the first and second quarter. Goal in the first couple of minutes from Mary Posset. Highlights of the first couple of quarters right now for you, as we'll be back in just under 10 minutes time. England 3, the LX Ladies 0 here at half time. We'll come back underway then for this third quarter and the final game of the day here at Nash Hockey Centre in Glasgow in this women's competition. England against the Alex Ladies, the two English sides. And looks like England will be clearing all the wins. They've got the European Cup out the way early in the week and got that sorted and done and dusted. And they've continued to win against the other sides, including the side here that they're playing, the other English team in the LX Ladies. It's been great to have you with us on our coverage throughout the day on Facebook and on YouTube. I am Carl Patterson, your commentator, for the last half an hour of action today, and then 4 games to wrap up this competition. 4 games in this pitch anyway on our live coverage. There's games across Glasgow to decide all the final bits and pieces in all the competitions. Carla Travers in for McTaggart to get an early hat-trick done and dusty. Instead she tries to set it up and play up, and look at that for this little back flick, and well, McTaggart didn't get her third maybe for the moment, but she set up the ball across, and within 75 seconds of the quarter it is 4-0 to England, and they are coasting away now. Judith Masters coming off the sidelines into the game, and she getting the 4th. Scott Miller trying to watch herself there for England in the red. Ball back to Bags away. Taggart, who only scored 1 goal all week so far, got some goals, 2 goals today to treble our goal tally. Travers ball, switching it across for Oliver. Here's Tippin. Taggart was trying to pick out Levitt. Turn from Levitt, and just dribbled by. It was a bit close, I think, actually, what it looked like in the end. Levitt once more. Back it comes to Caroline Bags. So many players forward here. England know they seem to be fairly comfortable with the fact they only have to leave one back. Look at this ball. Masters across. McTaggart, the favour could be returned here. Oh, and it's saved well by the keeper, Rawlinson. Thought Masters, who got given a goal on the plate by McTaggart, was going to give it back. Not quite. Albury. Now a little run here for Judith Drury. Bounce around, a kick away. Here's Linda Skelton. This goes by Fazy. Randall looking to turn away. Alex Liddy's struggling to get any momentum. Once again, ball coming back to England. Dimmick gets on with that. Enough of waiting around. Ball across only found Drury. Good work here though from Matravers. Albright. Alex Liddy's turnover. Can they just bounce away and break away from their own 23rd, even their own half? Forward way to Albright. Albury, McTaggart, Masters looking to spiral by Gladding. Go back for the long corner after the rush of a start from England to add another goal. They've just calmed it down again though, they're in complete control here. Demiku in a part for one of the goals. Target still roving around looking for a hat trick. Well, she's into the D, and I thought Possum was going to maybe dot in there. It'll come back though from another long corner. Bags all the way to Scott Miller, who's got to just watch here because he's got a couple of chasing Fazy and Thomas. Is back with English player, England player anyway, Jean Scott Miller. Did well at actually rescuing that ball and just making sure she could keep hold of it as much as she could to try and draw a foul. And other players are coming round to help her as they're making their way back. Here's Drew Rathel for Alex Ladies, slicing through and skipping through, I think, the feet of Thomas. Well, if you're with us this morning from our early coverage from 9 AM, it was a rather gruesome looking day once again weather-wise, with a lot of torrential rain yesterday, and it continued most of the morning into the early afternoon, but it's brightened up to a lovely blue sky day. McTaggart looking to add some more gloss to the scoreboard, trying to set up Possum once more. The English side leading, denied by the English side trying to keep the goals down, the Alex Ladies. And giving back to Matravers. Masters. Kicked by the keeper straight into Masters, and infringements has been called from the umpire, so penalty corner to England. So Mary Pawson scored the opening goal to inject here for England. Just under 100 seconds left in the quarter, and it comes to targeted traps for Scott Miller, rushing out there in defence. Next ladies, Scott Miller will try once more. Pawson can't keep it in, and that will come to the end, that chance. Back it comes, so McTaggart, can she get her hat trick this time? No, she can't. It was fed through by Albury. Paula Maxwell to come away with it. Travers. The circle up in the air, still alive, but it won't be for any longer as umpire's arms out as to turn the possession over to the Alex Ladies in their own D. 20 seconds left, that maybe will tick down the clock for this quarter. So Judith Masters adding to the 3-0 scoreline in this quarter, literally coming on for the third period after half time and scoring. Ball set up for it. And there is the hooter. So England 4, Alex Ladies 0 now. And it is a stroll for the England team. It's going to be 5 wins out of 5 in 15 minutes time. "15 minutes to go then for this game and today's play in the penultimate day of the Grandmasters European Cup, brought to you by the WGMA. Great to have you with us on YouTube and Facebook and throughout the week and today, and we've got the final day tomorrow. Been a great event, great theatre of Grandmasters hockey. Had 2 cracking over 60 semi-finals, particularly today. Also some good games elsewhere, with likes of the tense game in the over 70s Tournament Trophy Cup final, which we were always expecting. But the week has been full of colour. The splash of the Australians here, the Alliance side, the mix of players from around the world, as well as the European competitions. Also, it's been great, obviously, with our coverage. You will see all the information and live timings from o60, who are providing that this week, live time statistics. And here's Ruth Young to pick up here for England. Free hit. Quickly on with it to Dimmock. Trying to get around Maxwell. Lorna Dimmock's done so well at the baseline. Target him, try and swipe that ball back. Back to McTaggart. Getting kicked away by Ronson. Tipping off the should have Maxwell tipping again. And to Young, but Archie Bargy in a turnover. It's been given away here to McTaggart. Oh, and missed by Pawson. Right smile from Amanda McTaggart. England ball. Alex just thought it was theirs. Forward Albury to McTaggart. Slipped in Pawson. Not coming back to McTaggart though. Here is Pawson. Scrambled to try and get it away. Guest in there for Alex Ladies. It will come back for the long corner. Last ditch defending. And for Albury. Take a blue nick. Come back for another long corner. Young through. Ruth, I think, was trying to. I think she's needing a hammer to get through that brick wall. No chance there. Turn over. Ball flung across for Maxwell for the Alex Ladies. Brief possession, quickly turned over. Just a good old kick from Helen Skelton. Dimmick, time down the far channel. 8 minutes left in the game. Just behind Masters. Monadwick doing well just to try and keep this one around. It was nudged out by the LX player, so another long corner. Young to Albury. Levitt trying to help on its way. Away it goes by Rawlinson. Levitt for the Taggart. Play on, says the umpire. Phases ball across for Alex Ladies, looking to try and continue a run. Masters, Young. Skipped away by Myers. Albright. Masters tried to help in his way, also Levitt. This was coaxed through. I think Levitt got a sore one in the hand. Scott Miller down for the England side. Not quite reaching the target. Tomorrow for our live coverage, the final day. The first game in the morning is a tournament trophy over 60s game. It's the two LX English sides playing in a men's competition. Then we've got a European Cup tie in the over 65s. Wales against Scotland, looking to finish their campaign with a win, and then it is a main focus on the European Cup over 60s. And the fourth game from the two teams that lost today, Germany and Ireland, will play each other. Then we've got England against the Netherlands. That one is at 1:30, and then I believe there's a closing ceremony as well afterwards. So 4 games tomorrow. There is 4 games in pitch 2 as well from the over 60s. Other over 65 ties, women's in action as well. Scotland against Lice, GGM. At Clydesdale there's action too. Over 70s European Cup, there's the over 75s game as well between Southern Cross Blue and England. And at the University of Strathclyde there is 3 games on from the tournament trophy over 65s. So if you're maybe local, you want to check out the action maybe elsewhere in Glasgow, then that is your full card. Get it marked. Or you can come here and watch both pitches at the same time, multitask. Or you can be sitting at home and watching our live coverage on YouTube, Facebook, through smart TV or laptop or whatever you're watching us on. Great to have you with us this week. Great to have your company across the variety of nationalities and places in the world. There's been a lot of people coming up and telling our team about the coverage and how people from Australia and the like can watch the Southern Cross team, and all the way around the world with the Alliance side as well, with players from all around the world. Ruth Young looking for Levitt. Ball from Albury. Levitt once more. Long corner. Ruth Young quickly again in the 23 Albury. Traver trying to turn. Levitt getting in the road with Masters. Back it comes, McTaggart. Another long corner. And that spirals away from Sarah Tippett. 2 minutes to play. Over to Albright. Levitt. Travers in once more. Gonna go herself. Oh, and it's skipped through. And through the keeper's legs. And that adds some further gloss on the third goal of the week for her. Under a minute left in the clock. And a further goal to the tally, number 5. Just canny stuff. They're happy to take their 5 goals. The countdown is on for the England side. Well, they've sewn up the European Cup, but England have scored 5 goals. They've won 5 games. The dominant force in the women's competition, and their English counterparts had no real answers. England 5 start. Mary Pawson scored in the second minute to get things started for them. And then Miranda McTaggart, well, she might well be thinking, how on earth have I not scored a hat-trick? She scored 2, but great performance from her, really, probably player of the match performance from her. And then in the final couple of minutes or so, there was a goal for Judith Masters in the 32nd minute, and then in the final moments of the game, Travers getting the ball in. Masters might well have got a flick on the line to take the credit. Officially may well go down as her goal, but I think Travers needs a lot of credit for that. I'd have probably given it to her, but anyway, 5 goals to England, and rounds off another day of terrific coverage of hockey here in Glasgow. And as the finals loom tomorrow for some competitions, the final group games for others, it is hard to believe tomorrow is day 9, the final day. It all starts with the tournament trophy over 60s game. The two English sides playing each other there. Wales against Scotland in over 65s from 10:30, and then from midday our 2 main games in the over 60s competition in the European Cup is the third-fourth playoff between Germany and Ireland, and then the final between England and the Netherlands. So we'll wrap up our coverage here. We're starting at 9 o'clock this morning, just after 6:30 now here in Glasgow. England women winning their final game convincingly with a 5-0 win against the Alex Ladies. We'll leave you with some of the best of the action from that. But from myself, from Stephen Bark, who was with us for commentary earlier, and all the team here, and from our production base, we will see you tomorrow, bright and early, for the final day of the Grandmasters. Good evening.